The next application or use of dimension analysis is derivation of formula. For derivation of formula, to understand this, let us do one numerical. We will follow the steps accordingly. Here the statement is, derive an expression for time period of a simple pendulum which may depend upon mass of the bob, length of the pendulum and acceleration due to gravity g. Right? Now to derive the formula, what we have to do, we have to express the physical quantity whose relation is to be calculated in terms of the factors on which it depends. Like this, here we have to find out the expression for time period. So time period depend upon, according to this formula, time period depend upon mass m of the bob, length l of the pendulum and acceleration g of the due to gravity. Now to how much powers this t depends. For this, what we will do, we will put power a, b, c to these physical quantities on which it depends. Here a, b, c represent the dimensions of physical quantity, means to which powers the time period depends upon ml/g. For example, like if we write velocity is lt minus 1, here l is 1 and t is minus 1. So from this we can calculate velocity contains one factor of length and one factor of t inverse, time inverse. It means l upon t. So similarly we need to calculate this a and b. Since it depends upon three factors, so we need to calculate a, b, c and then to find out the relation. Now first step is put the physical quantity whose values to be derived and depend upon the factors on which it depends. So raised to power a, b, c representing its dimension. Now right hand side, now remove this proportionality symbol. T is equal to, suppose, k, m raised to power a, l raised to power b, g raised to power c, where k is a dimensionless constant which will not affect its dimension, but it shows that t depends to some ratio to these physical quantities. Now left hand side, dimension formula is t, and right hand side we will do it turn by turn. K since k is a dimensionless, so we will skip it. Mass is capital M raised to power a, length is capital L raised to power b, g is acceleration due to gravity lt minus 2 raised to power c. Right, here it contains all the three factors m, l and t, but here it is t only, so we will express in terms of mlt, m raised to power 0, l raised to power 0, t raised to power 1, since it does not contain any component of m or l. Now we will combine these three into one single bracket, m raised to power a, now l raised to power b and l raised to power c, that will base are same, powers will be added, so l raised to power b plus c. Similarly t raised to power minus 2c. Now next step is to compare the powers of same physical quantity, means m powers of m are compared, then powers of l are compared, then powers of t are compared. So we will get the three equations for three variables. So comparing the powers of m, 0 is equal to a. Compare the powers of l, 0 is equal to b plus c. Compare the powers of t, 1 is equal to minus 2c. From this we come to know that a is equal to 0, b is equal to minus c and c is equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore b is equal to plus 1 by 2. Now we have calculated all the three values of a, b and c. Now putting a, b, c in the first formula. So what we get, t is equal to k, m raised to power 0, l raised to power b, b is 1 by 2, g raised to power minus 1 by 2. You can see here minus 1 by 2. So what will we get? K, m raised to power, so we will remove it now. So L upon G raised to power 1 by 2 means root. So this is the formula for time period. We have earlier studied in our previous slide that T is equal to 2 pi root of L upon G. So that K is equal to 2 pi is the actual value of constant. So this is how we have calculated. What are the steps? put the physical quantity whose dimensions, whose values to be derived, and put the powers a, b, c on its dependent physical quantities. Equate the dimension formulas for each physical quantity, make 3 equations, and then find out the values of a, b, c, put in 1, and we will get the required formula.